Drought conditions continue to improve. Many people here in Wichita are wondering why drought restrictions are still in place and if the recent rain has gotten us any closer to where we need to be.
12 News reporter Cale Chapman spoke with the city about why restrictions are still in place.
While many parts of the state are improving and moving out of drought conditions, one big reason water restrictions are still in play in Wichita is how low Cheney Lake is.
As you can see, it's awful low. Lower than I've ever seen it.
And the city says it'll be a while before we catch up to where we need to be.
In Wichita, our drought is triggered by the levels at Cheney Lake, which still is about 8 feet below the entire basin. That's roughly 26 billion gallons of water that are still needed.
Those low levels making it hard for people to get around on the lake, too.
You gotta know where to travel to get in and out on the lake. Coming in, it's only about 4 feet deep. Right in there, it just gets to be 4 foot from there in. So if you're down in the water very far, you're gonna buy, like I say, you're gonna buy a new propeller. You just will.
City of Wichita Public Information Officer Megan Lovely says conserving water is as important as ever as we wait for our next round of rain.
Turning the faucet off while you brush your teeth, maybe taking shorter showers, only running the dishwasher when it's full. Small steps can make an impact, but again, it's really rainfall that we need to get out of the drought. We would love to have way more rain.
At Cheney Lake, Cale Chapman, 12 News.
The city says recent rain has helped some, bringing Cheney up by several inches, but again, water restrictions are still in place in Wichita. With improved drought conditions comes a new weekly drought map for the state of Kansas.
And finally, Ross, we are actually seeing some serious improvement.
Yeah, in order to fully appreciate how this new map looks, we want to show you last week's map and 2 areas to keep an eye on: South Central Kansas and Western Kansas. As we bring the new map into view, look at that. Southwest Kansas in much better shape. Wichita technically out of drought, but as you heard Megan talking about there, Cheney Lake is a good indicator of just how rough the situation continues to be. Consider for a moment on Halloween, Cheney was almost 9 feet below normal stage. Today, just under 7 or just under 8 feet below. That means we've only come up 1 foot so far, and that's with about 4 to 6 inches of rain over the Cheney Basin. It just takes a tremendous amount of water to bring Cheney Lake back to where it needs to be. That's why we should be so careful with our water usage until we can get Cheney back to where it needs to be. Hopefully, we'll see some improvement with Monday's rain on the way.
Ross, thank you. With another chance of rain on the way and drought conditions slowly improving, our meteorologists are updating you through our free Storm Team 12 weather app. There you can find the latest forecast and the newest, most up-to-date data. If you don't already have it installed, just use your phone's camera to scan this QR code, then follow the link to download the app. You'll never miss a weather alert or any updates once you have our free Storm Team 12 app installed.